Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. I have I stopped into a farmers market yesterday here in Baltimore City, and it was interesting. Um, it wasn't as big as I thought it would be. It had two parts to it, so I didn't go to the other part. Um, I just didn't. I was up all night working, and I didn't feel like going to the other part, so I didn't do that. But I learned a great deal about things yesterday, which was very interesting. I walked through. I saw some of the prettiest collard greens. I saw beautiful, and I mean beautiful kale that wasn't light green. It was dark green. It was rich. The prices of these items for the kale and Roman lettuce, which was absolutely incredible. Uh, these are farmers. The food definitely was different, uh, but the the incredible looking food was definitely marked up in price. They, I'd have to, I would have to definitely go over why the price was so high, but it was incredible. Um, but I bought some apples, and since because I grow apples, I thought it was a good idea to find out, what they tasted like and things of that nature. Now, I saw apples there. One was a Honey Crisp. It's a Honey Crisp cross with Fuji. It was interesting how they worded that Honey Crisp cross with Fuji. Um, so I bought the apples, and these are not the largest ones they had, but they had some very large apples. See the apples there? Look how big that is. And when you eat it, I've eaten two of them so far. This I have a Fuji tree, and this here is got to be one of the biggest apples I've ever eaten. Very good sized apple. So here's what I'm thinking here. It was really sweet. I don't know how old the apple is. And I should have asked those questions while I was there. I don't think these were picked that morning. But this is a very big piece of fruit. It's solid all the way around. Has like a fruity flavor. Excuse me, smell to it. And it's really sweet. Crunchy. I noticed that when you're eating it, it immediately turns brown. I mean, you don't have to wait any time. You just turn the apple around, and a few seconds later, the spot you just bit, talking less than 2 seconds, is already turning brown. I don't know what that means exactly. I just think that it's just the nature of this apple's flesh. So anyway, all of them were beautiful apples, and they had some on his stand that was really huge apples. And I kept thinking, and I asked the question. I asked him. I said, "Oh, he said he got them off of a dwarf apple tree." He said they're no. He said these apples are grown very close together, and when he illustrated that they were about almost 20 inches apart, uh, I knew I did right when I planted my apples because I did mine, and they were like 21 inches apart. I had like a little measuring tool, and I planted my apples 21 inches apart. Excuse me, my peach trees and apple trees 21 inches apart. Now I get home and discover that um, the apples that I purchased, uh, I'm going to have to, pay more attention to it because he said he didn't spray his apple trees. All he did was whatever was damaged by insects or whatever, he removed those and they were used to make other products out of. And the ones that were pristine, they went into the refrigerator for the family to eat or whatever, or to be sold on his stand. Couldn't help noticing that as he was looking, excuse me, as he was looking through his apples, he was throwing some away at times, and they would have to do with the fact that the apples were in fact damaged. But farmers store these apples for some time, months it seems like. And I'm thinking that this gentleman, everything that they got at this market, they got there, and it was ahead of everyone else's schedule here is gardening. I mean, these collard greens were large leaves, and most people here now, um, their collard greens are pretty much done. Uh, some months ago, you've already, because they grow them in the spring, and then they grow them again in the fall. So I'm going to do all my collard greens and kale in the fall. It's a lot easier to garden in the fall. It's a lot cooler, less insect pressure. So I want to do them then. Collard greens, the food, it's a power food. Collard greens and kale, definitely a power food. Well, this has been the Morning Garden. Thank you very much, and we'll return sometime this week. Thank you very much.